For this lesson, you will brainstorm and create 4 asymmetrical motifs that might be repeated to create a larger radial design for your plate. You will need the following materials for part 1 of this summative assessment. You will need to choose a plate to use not only as your template, but also your mold for your final clay form. The plate can be made out of any sturdy material, but the maximum diameter of your plate should be no larger than 10 inches, while the minimum diameter is no smaller than 7 inches. You will also need paper, scissors, and a pencil. Step 1. Prepare 4 paper wedges on which you will draw your 4 motifs. Start by tracing your plate onto your piece of paper. Then, carefully cut out the circle with your scissors. Once the circle is cut out, fold it in half like a taco. Then fold it in half again like a cake slice. Unfold the paper and carefully cut along the folds to separate the 4 wedges. Step 2. Draw 4 asymmetrical designs. Remember, asymmetrical balance has the same amount of visual weight on both sides of the central axis, even though either side does not look the same. You get to decide how to present your subject matter. Just remember that each design should touch all 3 sides of the paper wedge. Also consider how your designs will translate to high, medium, and low levels of relief when you use applique and excising to complete your final plate. Don't be afraid to have fun and experiment. Remember that you will transfer one of your designs to a clay plate to create a radially balanced design. Here are some examples of photographing, editing, repeating, and flipping each wedge design inside of Word. Step 3. Document your work. Document your work by setting up your 4 designs like the teacher's example here. Include a piece of paper with your name, block, and date. Make sure that your lighting and angle allow the teacher to see your details so that she can provide accurate feedback. Finally, safely store your designs until you are ready to move on to the next part of this summative assessment. I can't wait to see what you create. Get to claying!